Will winners beat the Nets this year?
Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us. Compared to the old days, Doris, it feels like rookies these days get more playing time right away.
You're right, B.A., and it doesn't matter if they're still in their teen years. It comes down to, are you the most talented player, or are you considered a foundational piece, and we want to get you repetition right away.
And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, and I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. He always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Todd's out there with Knippel. Then it's Dimon, and it's McGee in at the two-guard spot. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Todd from deep. Fires in the triple. Todd's got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Knippel. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. For 3, Dimon. And the Nets, another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
B.A., like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
Oh, get up, MP.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. McGee with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. The 3 is up. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And Cleveland making a change here. George is checked in.
First block.
And here's Knippel from the arc. Sinks the tray.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
McDaniels from long range. Knocks down the triple.
I tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
To the middle. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Mobley passes to McDaniels. Down low. Out to Garland. Here's MP. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Takes it inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Nice decision by MP. If you see a lane to the bucket, you put it on the deck and attack.
Pass to Todd. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Here's MP. Count that bucket. La Providola's got 14 points for the game.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Here's Todd. And here is McGee. 8 points in his last time out.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you. Right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup. Well, you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
Now here's Grant. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Good.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
If I'm playing with MP right now and I have the basketball, I am finding that guy.
Here's Mitchell. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Nets making a change here.
The Nets are going to lose his fouls up.
We've got Keontae George. He's out there with Mitchell. And it's MP in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall. A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Or a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Sohan. Off target from 3-point range.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Nets trail by 15. Whitmore goes in, and that one is stuffed right through.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Boy, when he's not beating you with the shot, George can absolutely beat you with the pass.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Sohan. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And Whitmore with the 3. Whitmore's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Oh, George with a steal. MP scanning the floor. Oh, ripped away. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Up top, Grant, covered by MP. Grant, pass to Dimon from the arc. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Cavaliers lead by 14. Here's La Providola. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Clock at 6. On the wing, Whitmore. Launches it. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Nets trail by 16. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. He'll try to put that one behind them.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Richards is checked in for Sohan. Todd comes in for Whitmore. Knippel's checked in for Grant. And it's McGee in for Mitchell. And for some reason, he decided. Cleveland, they have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello. And guys, how much do you think winning this type of award means to a player?
It just depends on the player, Ernie.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. They've got Todd, also Knippel out there, and it's Richards in at the center position. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Maybe Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going.
Here's Dimon. We've got Donovan Mitchell. He's out there with MP. And it's George in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mitchell against MP. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Nice job by MP converting it tight.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And there it is for him.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Pass to Dimon. And it's blocked by Martin. And the layup is good off the glass. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And Cleveland making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Stolen by MP. And it's in there. MP's got 40 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Nets trail by 19. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. Oh, Robinson with a block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Brooklyn also changing it up. Todd comes in for Whitmore, and Knippel subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Todd, and here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
MP shot is good.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game.
And here's Knippel from the arc. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before that.
MP is doubled. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got assist number 7 tonight.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
A nice shot by Richards.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
The Nets have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Richards. Three-pointer. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Here's Todd. McGee for 3. He buries it from 3. McGee's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's MP. And it's Todd with a rebound. Todd's got his 4th rebound in this one. Elbow shot on the way. Second chance effort. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Cavaliers lead by 19. La Provitola. And another one.
Oh my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And the foul called on MP. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one.
Thanks, guys. Watching you play tonight, MP, it looked like you were more excited by your blocked shots than anything else. Was that the case?
Hey, block shots get everyone going. Me, teammates, fans, ghosts, if there are any. Probably.
BA, over to you.
Much appreciated, Jennifer.
Let's go beat the Hornets tonight. The Hornets going woo tonight. We're gonna win this year.
Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
And for MP in this last group stage game, it's very important for him to have a great performance.
Yeah, MP has to be happy with his team's position in this final group stage game. All you can ask for is a chance to advance. Remember, MP's made it known he wants to lift that NBA Cup.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Walker Kessler, and it's Forbes in at the 4. And here's Forbes from the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And So it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
And he gets the bucket. Providella's got 6.
There you go. MP just being efficient.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fires for 3, trains the three-pointer.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hogs, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to transfer that to Charlotte.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And smarter Garland to stay flexible, finding a teammate instead of forcing that one.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Forbes, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And here's Forbes from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 8. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, 6 already.
The shot's good from Providella.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminded me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
George is checked in for Cleveland. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. The Hornets, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 6th assist on the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Inside, here's Forbes, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
That'll do it for the first half. Game time. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Please let your attention to the 2nd quarter. And get ready for the fans. First shot. Drum roll.
We're going to win tonight.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on interesting to use the term hierarchy, but I wonder, how would you guys rate our studio hierarchy? And now looking at the Hornets, a very close game so far.
Giving Coach gray hairs with the turnovers. It's time to slow things down.
Thanks for spending half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Oberto, and it's Forbes in at the power forward position. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Darius Garland. Allie, what's his status?
The head athletic trainer for Cleveland provided some info for us. He said there is tendinitis in the knee, and it is a source of debilitating pain right now. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
Oh, get up, MP!
Woo! Unreal. MP putting the team on his back tonight.
Pass to Oberto. 90 seconds now into the second half. Shot clock at 5. Here's Forbes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Forbes has got 22.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
MP strong inside.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Forbes can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 4 to the inside. Goldfield, and MP throws it down.
No holding back there, folks. A rim rattler by MP.
Pass to Oberto. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got 7 points for the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Grantham. And Forbes kicks to Oberto. Back to Forbes. They set the screen. Bounce pass Kessler. Here's Grantham. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points.
So with George on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Quentin Grimes out there with MP. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Martin. And it's Shed in at the point. To the paint. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 12 points here in the second half.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
From the arc. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
For three. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And the foul is called, the intentional.
2 minutes, and we're gonna win this game.
Pass to Forbes. There's the three. No good that time. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field.
What strength from MP, shrugging off the physical defense like it was nothing.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for McDaniel. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. That's good for George on the assist by MP. MP's got his third assist on the night. Charlotte has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Pass to Grantham. And here's Forbes from the arc. A rebound by Shed. Shed's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Oberto. And the shot goes in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Grantham. For the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Back to MP. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one.
We in it. We're gonna win this year. We're gonna win it. Knock. We're gonna. Oh, wow.
glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East Quarter, and one of these
That's the
teams
same team we got better way
semifinals on the Eastern Conference side. The other will be out.
And we've been looking forward to this for a while. It's when we get to see how much fun this tournament is. It's do or die time, and there are no second chances in the NBA Cup.
And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for
41.
McDaniels out there with MP. There's Keontae George, and it's Bowen in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Oh, get up, MP.
41, because they give.
Here's Spears. Off target on the 15-footer.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Pistons are improving on both ends.
Pistons go wood.
Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
And MP getting to the stripe. Always want to drain those foul shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Pistons lead by 3.
Pistons, you're easy to get foul.
Outside Coulibaly. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop them.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Inside, here's Geiger. He's in his comfort zone.
He almost threw his block at them.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
MP getting it done inside.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Thompson, and there's a pick. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's LaProvitola. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Pistons lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
This one for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up.
What an impressive performance by MP. He's consistently finding ways to break down this defense.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
They move the ball well, and let's face it, they've got plenty of pure shooters on that roster.
Here's Coulibaly, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Call, man, combat.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly
because
Coulibaly against Jones. Lets it go from deep. And the Pistons, another 3.
Oh, fish it. Oh, don't make me get fouled. Don't make me.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
That's 10 straight points.
That's what you get. I'm sorry, Pitches.
Intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little
You're a lesson.
Weird plays happen.
And Cleveland making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Robinson. Koulibaly, he's checked in for the Pistons. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings.
Pistons gonna lose now.
Taking a look at Indiana. They've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
I think for Cleveland,
we need a comeback.
The same spot basically all season. But you get the sense they want to move the
I think the Pistons try and win this thing because
moving forward.
Pass to Sampson. Lots of room. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met. And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to Cunningham. Here's Wise. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight.
They've been pretty lax with
their
defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Drop for Vitola. And MP throws it down.
Okay, showing he's capable of throwing it down.
Hey, I wish we saw more of these dunks from him. He obviously has the size and ability for it.
In a league where big men prefer to operate away from the rim, it's fun to see them go for it.
Mobley grabs the board.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Wise, the pass to Sampson. It's good from the top of the key.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
MP shot is off. Detroit leading by 6. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Sampson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest.
Pistons got to lose,
so
man.
Closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better
We are comeback.
They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a...
Now it's time to check in. Thanks as always.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. The Cavaliers trail by 13, setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. He's out there with Cunningham. And it's Geiger in at the 5.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Cade taking it in. Banked it in off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Kept alive. Outside for Mitchell. Outside McDaniels. Drains the triple.
This is going.
His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Pistons lead by 10.
Don't do this. Don't fucking do this.
A screen on George. There's Cunningham with a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Martin's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell. And that's now 30 points for MP. And it's Detroit with the ball. After this game, they can look forward to Boston, where they will match up against the Celtics. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. To the inside. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Fighting through contact. MP. Whew.
Fires for three. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now. And so George will bring it up for the Cavaliers. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here comes Cleveland. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Oh, we just threw that ball. In the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Pass to Koulibaly. Lets the three fly. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Laprovito. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 36 points.
I just love the ball movement.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. For the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Martin. Jones comes in for McDaniels. Shed comes in for George. And the Pistons making a change here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Inside, here's Morrison, and he makes it on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 4.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
MP, that one's good.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Don't get up. Don't ever get up.
Here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
Well, I do that year comeback.
Inside is going to pay dividends.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
Yeah, a big-time shot taker and big shot maker. That's what MP is for this team.
Yes, sir!
Oh, no. Why are you blocking his ball?
Good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
I'm going to stay right there. He shoot more time. Let's see.
To make sure they all know the plan. And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checking.
He ain't blocking. He's making it 12.
Running the show.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. MP. Oh, putting in work inside.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
The defense.
Thank you. They're not making a free shot.
First free throw is good.
You already make that one, of course, teammate.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Mobley's got the ball here for Cleveland. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Knocked away. It's stolen by MP. Oh, he hits it.
I told you not making more fun. Cheers.
50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
And got it! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And here's Cunningham.
You better get on, son.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
The lead is 2. And there's a defensive 3-second call. gets the technical free throw.
And they'll take that gift. Every point is critical at this stage.
Flushes it down with both hands.
And what a read there.
Bones Cody's block at
showing
them.
his vision and timing with his passes.
Here's Jones. Here's the steal.
Steal my fucking ball again. Oh, get your free throw shot.
1:10 left.
I'm not letting you get a free throw shot.
Fires the three. It's good from
So I will have a comeback. I will have a comeback. I will. Learn me. Going Jet.
And this guy can do it.
And what a big-time play by MP, showing no fear when the heat is on.
Spot it.
Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Oh my.
That's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
I'm not playing this.
Intensity in the first half, but these teams have now.
Don't do it. Don't fucking do it.
For error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are
I don't know how he missed that shot.
Give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but
Well, I'm gonna get a foul. I'm gonna get.
8 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And an intentional foul right there.
That's why we want, bruh.
Here's Cunningham. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. They've been
We
battling
need
all
the
night. Now they're
foul.
on the brink of putting this game
Oh
away.
my.
The key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
My team is so.
Mitchell! The three ball is down!
And when you need a bucket,
Foul. Yes.
he's so effective on the floor at finding his scoring opportunity.
Lucky we didn't get the foul.
I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And the second and 2 is good. And that makes
I
it a
think my
3-point
teammate
lead.
can make a shot, the free throw shot.
Critical moment
We got
here.
one
He's not
chance.
taking any chances. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safe.
Another one goes! Incredible!
He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has his
Okay, we got it.
He's now tied for 5th place in games of 60 points or more over a season. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. MP. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Overtime. That's it.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, the drop pass, and he dumps it down.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out.
Oh man, that's not count.
That is just beautiful.
That's the worst shot I've seen the rest of the bunch.
So it's Detroit who scraped by with the win, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in the semifinals. The NBA Cup has a way of humbling teams.
And that about wraps it up.
I did not aim that time the rest of us see that. Oh my, that's the worst fucking basketball I've seen. MyCareer over. Well, it's only next year foul. Wait.
Out here getting loose, guys going through some.
I'm gonna get him to play.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA.
This is what I'll be low. I'm going.
Tonight, it's It's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Indiana Pacers. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I don't know how that game don't count. Before it hit the fucking overtime.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
They're cheated somehow.
For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Magic. And timeout call.
I'm trying to foul, but no.
A few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything.
That's the worst one I see.
Pacers lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
I got to go soon. We're not going to be on wow.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, those.
Now let's take a moment. And that is
trying to get off this game right after this.
And after a fair... They've got MP. Bowen is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Asenge in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Probably.
Okay, let's go soon.
All set up. Ready to pick your theme for the second half of the season?
Siempre listo. Let's do it.
Well, this is a good one. Because they want Charlotte 8-1-8. I don't want to try this one. F4 after 8-1-8.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy,
it's
coming at you with some brand new social media.
February something like that. I'm gonna try All-Star Weekend. I'm gonna go after the end of the year. I'll start All-Star. Well, not end of.
What's up, MP?
Okay, I'm gonna go, guys. We're not.
Listen, they love you, and they're hungry. They could be huge, and we...
All right, MP, how do you feel about this matchup tonight?
It's exciting.
I'll see you next week on basketball tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. I am gonna be live tomorrow because no, I am gonna be live tomorrow. Play the same game tomorrow. I didn't tell you I finished the stream. Now I'm gonna finish. I am gonna play this tomorrow. I will talk later. Welcome bye. See you guys next time. See you stream tomorrow. See you guys next time. You try.